Yo! Video games.
There you go, Kenny.
Oh, dang, they put the flagpole up on Mario Hill.
Oh, nice.
Here goes Salmons.
Oh my god, is this the big boy?
Yeah.
Grilling on a roof. God, this thing is heavy. Jesus.
Yeah, it's a real ass.
This is a big ass arcade.
Arcade stick.
Holy cow. There's like 11,000 characters in this game now.
11,000 characters now. It's actually a pretty damn good fighting game. Like, it's been around for 6 years, but yeah, Street Fighter V turned into something like pretty good.
Kenny's favorite character.
It took a while.
Kenny, please.
What?
He was getting torn up by the wheels.
What?
Yeah, dude.
What? You gonna tear me up?
What?
Come on, kid.
I like her redesign. Sakura's redesign.
What in
Steve
the
likes that.
That's sex fetish Sakura.
No, her eyes are too big. I don't like it.
Damn.
What in the...
Sexual fetish Sakura.
Chat fetish Sakura.
What?
That is not modded, by the way.
No.
That's not modded?
It's not modded.
That's right, you guys are playing offline, so now you can see the cell shaded.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look
We can
like...
actually just pick it.
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
Chat's
Oh
happy
my
now.
god.
Yeah.
The character design
Come on,
is
guys,
barely
let's-
disguised
Let's
fetish.
show the chat the pixel filter. That's the best filter.
Oh god.
Oh, go to the right.
Oh,
Kenny,
and
who's
it's gone?
Kenny? Is that you?
He literally
I'm
pushed the
pressing
button as
Kenny.
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 What's
Kenny.
up?
There's only one button you can press.
X.
It's not that one.
Well, what button is it?
There's a different one.
Chapstick.
Yeah, now I put it on. It's the first.
Kenny,
You said I put it
still
on in
doing
the
it?
car. I didn't even have it on in the car. You were smelling.
He's got the craziest thing.
So go to proceed to match. Simmons, press down. Go to proceed to match.
There you go.
There you go.
It's the sign. It was,
I'm here
it
now.
was modded.
Yeah,
and all the buttons were different. Go to the right.
I gotcha.
Field of Fate?
Max.
Something else.
Yeah, try Field of Fate.
Oh, you went to default. You suck.
What's the other one? Was it in the day?
No, it's the
Lightning.
Yeah, lightning one. Oh,
Go back. But that makes it laggy.
no, this is offline.
But even online.
What?
It's not gonna be laggy on this computer.
Go to default.
Go to default.
Yeah.
Yeah, my shit's messed up.
Wait, so that's weird. It's supposed to be Akuma stage, not Ryu stage. Why is it doing that?
Don't worry, I modded it.
You okay?
I modded some of the stages.
Yeah, I got it. That makes sense now. It makes sense.
I don't even know what this means.
Stage is only laggy when it's online, chat.
No, even all the time.
Offline?
Offline.
Yeah.
No, it's the same like a Mortal Kombat stage is like that too.
Oh.
The Sky Temple where the lightning flashes.
Oh.
It causes the stage to be a little bit laggy.
Yo, chat. Who else wants to see the pixel filter? We all love it, right? See the pixel filter.
Yeah.
Hey,
What the hell is this?
Rough.
Who's fucking lunatic ass?
Wow.
The devs was like, yeah, they want to see a pixel filter.
oh yeah, we're gonna turn the pixel filter on for you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get it.
No, they're gonna.
Oh, we're gonna show you.
If the chat starts acting up, hit them with the pixel filter. That'll teach them.
Oh, there we go. Okay, these buttons. I think our buttons are off. Yeah, buttons are way off, bro.
Press start.
Controller settings.
Mine are fine.
There you
actually.
go. Go to town, sir. And you got nothing on hard kick, bro.
What? Hard kick is this, L2.
It literally says nothing on there. There you go.
Okay.
Light, medium, heavy.
Yeah.
Mine's fine.
I think the pixel filter looks pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. The cell shading
No,
filter.
you said it already. You said you love the pixel filter.
I love the pixel
It's
filter.
the greatest ever.
I
Put it
love
on
the
Twitter.
pixel filter.
Yeah, put it on Twitter. Chat, you heard him say it. He loves the pixel filter. Take that one clip and ship it.
Damn, you know what's refreshing?
I think the pixel filter looks good.
Seeing not completely optimized Street Fighter V. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
We got Oakman and Costa. Oh my goodness gracious me. Wow. Fudge.
Ow!
I should have EX'd that.
Wow. Really?
Flex lock.
Man, is there anybody, even any actual Street Fighter fan that said they love the pixel filter? Like,
We're gonna turn it on. We're gonna be the first ones
we're
to
gonna
say
be the
we
first
love
one
it.
to say it? Yeah.
I'm gonna create a new
I want to be the
controversy.
first. I want to be the first. Yo, I really like the pixel filter. There isn't a single person in the FGC that said, "Oh man, that pixel
That pixel filter.
is so good."
New esports standard.
Yeah.
Put this on ESPN, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So they still do the stuff where like EX stuff is still kind of, or V skill is still sort of sometimes related to like stuff that used to exist in other forms.
Yeah, like well, hers is like a jump, like like a demon flip practically.
Yeah.
And you can there's 2 different V skills per character, so they get a lot. So for example, they got a lot better, right? Later on, like early on, they were things characters essentially.
Oh, you're fucked.
They were kind of things characters had before.
I was flexing.
V skills now are genuinely cool. Like they actually give them really cool things.
Activate your trigger mode. Punch and kick. Heavy punch and kick. Out your dick.
3 punch kick Simmons.
No, you got him. Oh,
Whatever.
yeah, right. Fuck that.
No, the fight's begun.
What the hell is this outfit?
Chat fantasy.
She looks weird.
Yeah, it doesn't even
Yeah,
fit.
Sakura's design's always been weird.
Yeah.
And they even changed her face.
Yeah, I don't like this face.
Okay.
Punch! Wow, that doesn't make it through.
I gotta change the buttons.
You just did.
Yeah, I know, but that's too far.
Got her. Oh, wow.
No, too far. So I'm trying to do. You'll see my buttons and you'll be like, nah.
Oh, you change it all weird?
These 6.
Well, that's what I told you.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
It was still a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, is Ray not getting your confirmation?
No, he put the... Okay, so he does the end...
Oh, that's disgusting.
And he stopped, and he doesn't hit the first...
Oh, I don't like that.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
right? Like, yeah, he's...
Well, because I like the...
Because he doesn't like the two...
The curve.
yeah, it's on the
I don't
bottom.
like the
But this
curve.
one does the same thing. The
Man,
two on the
all
side.
these sticks go on curve. I'm like, why are we curving all the sticks?
It feels fine.
Curving buttons.
Oh no.
What's up?
Yeah, there's some things in Street Fighter V that are fucking hit or miss. Sakura is definitely a miss.
Well,
But don't worry, and then you get other equally way better looking characters. Don't worry, pick a different character.
yeah, pick a different character.
You know what, man? Street Fighter 6...
I'll tell you if they're a hit or a miss. I'll tell you.
Street Fighter 6 is gonna knock it out of the park. A lot of this stuff is gonna look really
Alright,
cool.
so-
I hope so, man.
I mean,
Who's a hit? You look for a hit?
we're looking for like a returning character? Or?
I don't know. What are you looking for? On a hit?
I don't know.
Maybe on a hit female character? Cammy.
Cammy's
Cammy's a home run. She looks great.
good.
Right.
Well, you want an absolute
Poison
hit?
looks good, too.
Poison.
Poison, yeah.
Poison. Cody Poison. Poison is an absolute. Poison is a home run. Character looks fantastic.
Yeah. Cody's
Hero looks pretty good.
Yeah,
Kira looks
Kira
great.
looks pretty solid.
Captain Queen McFirefeet, female Ken over here, looks pretty good too.
Yeah,
They're alternate costumes.
Blanca looks good. I like Blanca.
Minot looks incredible.
Minot, yeah.
Manut.
Rose.
Jury
Chun-Li looks good.
amazing.
Chun-Li looks good.
We're talking about female characters specifically. Jury looks amazing.
Okay.
Yeah. Cookie looks good.
Yeah, and when
Ibuki without the mask is
cat
like,
mask.
I'm not so sure about Falk.
the mask.
What about
catfish.
Falk?
Falk.
Yeah, Falk, I don't know about that.
Flack.
Alex
Fuck.
definitely does not look great.
You know, Alex got some problems.
Well,
However, if you click him,
he's got the
go to over,
he's got
over.
the
I guess I never got it.
he's got the French fries hair.
There we go.
But the thing is, his proportions are kind of off to me.
Yeah, his body just looks like it's weird. His legs were backwards, right?
Yeah, and that is like
Ibuki? Chat,
he's
there's no
bulky.
What Ibuki are you talking
Oh
about?
yeah, they're my crack costume.
Yeah.
They Falked up? Oh, I liked it. I like that. Let's go to Falk. No one went to Falk yet.
Go to Flack.
Yeah,
Falk.
Falk. Left. All the way left.
You see it, oh, for her.
There you go. Up.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
No.
She had to leave that real quick. It was like,
You go to different cop. Oh.
Oh, she's from Final Fight Revenge, isn't she?
Coffee.
No. She's from Final
in
Fight
it.
3. She's the main. I don't even know if Lucia's in Final Fight Revenge. Chat?
No, she's not.
I don't know.
She's not.
Like Rolento's in there, and Cody, and
that weird cop.
the weird cop guy. Yeah, the big burly cop dude.
Bang, bang, bang.
I don't think she's in. No, she's just the main character of Final Fight 3.
Oh, okay.
Super rare SNES game. You know.
Wow.
She's very shiny.
You need a cup of coffee?
She's dousing Hakan shit.
There you go.
Yeah.
All the way down.
It's gonna go up and around. What?
You know who's been turned into fun is Kage. They made Kage fucking. They Eagle Ryu'd this shit.
Oh yeah, no, he's like almost top tier at this point.
Yeah,
Everyone's using him.
He arguably is the best Shoto in the game.
Everyone's using him.
What
It's
does
so
this chick
funny.
do?
I don't know.
Nice.
I really, to be honest, like I
was talking about this.
Steve plays this character against me, I'm fucked.
Oh, this character?
Yeah, Lucia.
I was
Grabbing this game? Okay, good.
I was talking to some of the FGC's guys about it. It was so funny. The first day, Daigo started playing Kage, and then the next day after that, everyone was playing Kage. It was the funniest fucking thing. And Daigo was doing crazy shit with Kage, and everyone was like, oh, well, I'll just do that.
Daigo pretty much had some, like, damn, that cell shading filter is
a little rough.
Doing a good job.
No.
Her
She looks like she's made out of, like, oil.
Yeah, there's something wrong here.
Glistening right
maybe her default looks better. This is a good example. The filter actually looks really good on Gil. And he's like a bare skin character, but he's super muscly. There's a lot of shadow in there. It looks fucking awesome, but apparently, like, this situation is not great.
I think Seth would probably look great with
Probably look great.
Yeah.
Daigo had some pretty harsh words for Street Fighter V. He was talking about, like, the beginning of the game.
Okay.
And he was pretty much saying how the game was boring as hell.
Yeah.
And it changed a lot over time. He was pretty much like just echoing what we were saying about Street Fighter V for like the longest time.
Yeah.
That the beginning of the game was not good, and the stuff that characters had was generally not great.
Yeah.
You're saying you didn't like Ryu, like even though Ryu's been changed and buffed a lot this season. He doesn't like him.
I could not play the character. Well, again, Ryu wasn't bad. It was just the fact that his tools were in nowhere compared to the rest of the cast, and the cast was just like walking all over the character, and it was so frustrating to use him.
There's some weird, inconsistent visuals.
Takedo said that? Really? Okay. Takedo said the same thing. Takedo said he didn't like Street Fighter 5.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's no secret.
Kenny's stick is so loud. This was the quiet stick.
No, this is the loud stick.
This chat, are you hearing this?
Yeah, you know what? Because look, it's pointing at Simmons. It's pointing at Simmons, but you're over there.
That's true.
Yeah.
You guys might be getting the microphone brunt of it.
Yeah.
No, I actually genuinely think Street Fighter V is a great game right now. Like, I felt that ever since, especially like the second to last season and the last season.
Yeah.
I feel like they really hit their stride and figured out. And
your lore looks like
you got like I'd say you got pretty much the straight to your face answer of like, this is what we kind of wanted to do with this game for a long time.
Yeah.
And here's the us unleashed.
Right.
Here's all this crazy shit characters can do now.
The funny thing is that I like the fact that even after they, issued out the last character, which was generic face man, they still had time to do a final update, which is all these crazy, upgrades for all the characters.
Way better there.
So I think them doing that is.
I mean, her socks are weird.
Just shows that they actually still care about the game.
They do. Well, I mean, and that's the modern day Capcom fighting game division. It's a much different division than has been around for a long time, and they're finally. I mean, hopefully Street Fighter 6 demonstrates well, and it has really cool things that kind of the end of Street Fighter 5 has. All I'm asking for is like, can we just start a fighting game with a lot of really cool, fun things? Right? Because like it feels like the biggest issue that a lot of fighting games have at the start, especially like these strike, throw, ground, footsie fighting games. They don't start with a lot of super fun stuff. They like sort of start kind of basic. And then they eventually get the good stuff.
I don't know why it takes them time to figure that shit out.
Wow.
Like, you think they would do it.
To me, it feels like almost deliberate.
And you know what's funny? Street Fighter 5 did have that. They had a lot of cool, crazy, fun stuff at the beta, which was the start of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they said, we don't like all that fun stuff.
I mean, I get it. There is a clear upgrade path. Like, we know that games like even... And I really like Guilty Gear Strive, but it's clear that Guilty Gear Strive is going to get, like, insta-kills. It's going to eventually be faster. They might even add, force breaks? Like, more things to do your meter with. They could even do shit like that in the near future. The game could get crazier.
You know what? Guilty Gear also started off with crazy shit like that clashing mode that had the
slowdown stuff and
not the slowdown. What's the stuff that like it was all red and you hit the guy?
You mean danger time?
Danger time.
Nobody likes that.
Well, I mean that's the crazy shit that they had even in the Exarch. And so they were like, you know, we'll just bring that back and see if people like it. And it was crazy overpowered.
Boink.
I can imagine danger mode now and people just doing like one move and just.
That's actually a really good question. Did other companies do it because of Capcom? We pretty much, like, I'm not even kidding you. If you watch the Japanese roundtable, yeah, like these other devs look at Capcom super highly.
Of course.
They actually look, even though Street Fighter V wasn't initially successful like at all in the first couple of years, they look to Capcom kind of like a shining beacon pillar of fighting games. So even like Daisuke and these other devs at like SNK and stuff said that had like a direct influence on their games. And if they were considered like, you know, anywhere close to being close to like a Street Fighter or Capcom game, that's like, whoa, that's like super impressive. Like we've made it that far.
Yeah.
So that's a big deal, and because you see it, dude. Like there's a lot of fighting games that have been essentially like Street Fighter V in many ways, including even like NRS games.
Yeah,
to a certain degree.
Dude, everyone's following the footsteps of, and NRS is no exception to the rule. Like they see Street Fighter do something like, okay, we're gonna do that.
It's been that way for a very long time.
Insane long time. But you know what? Mortal Kombat kind of follows what's popular because Street Fighter did not go the 3D route. They just said, you know what? Hey, people are going 3D. Let's go 3D, and they went with that.
Yep.
Street Fighter is the standard, though.
It is. Like, it is kind of. It is still even though it had a lot of issues at launch and not a lot of people bought it. It was still a standard.
Don't you feel like there was a limbo, like between Street Fighter 3 and Street Fighter 4? There was a limbo between all of the fighting game genres, where they just didn't know what to do. And then when Street Fighter 4 came out, then they all came rushing back in.
To be honest, well, they did come rushing back in.
Yeah.
But to be honest, it was mostly Capcom stuff. Like all the other fighting game companies were still making shit in that time frame. It's just that when Capcom stuff was like gone, it was. To a lot of the community, it feels like
it was a void.
It feels like a void.
Yeah, it was a big.
But yeah, like, was there a reason for other devs to take inspiration from Street Fighter 4? MK9 is literally an answer to Street Fighter 4.
Literally.
Like they practically. I'm not saying copy and pasted the gameplay, but they copy and pasted how you would make a Mortal Kombat game in 2011.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, we'll just do exactly what Street Fighter 4 did. Go back to the roots and just include the roster that everybody wants.
Yeah. It was like. It was a no-brainer at the start.
You have to look at what Mortal Kombat was the last few games before that, and it was not that shit,
The game before it was literally Mortal Kombat versus DC.
Yeah, and MK Armageddon.
They were trying so hard
to do very different games.
Yeah, they were trying so hard to do something popular at the time to maximize the output of Mortal Kombat, and it wasn't working.
Yeah.
Street Fighter came back to its roots, and they're like, hey, you know what we should do? Go back to our roots.
So and
it worked.
And Street Fighter even 5 became pretty influential gameplay-wise because, man, like the strike throw fighting game revolution sort of happened where like a lot of big franchises, especially Mortal Kombat, like did it. They essentially Street Fighter 5 their game in many ways. And Guilty Gear to an extent, I still think Guilty Gear's a crazy game. I still think Guilty Gear Strive is a crazy game. It's not as it's a little bit more controlled than obviously previous Guilty Gears.
Yeah,
but to me, it's still like it's got plenty of ways to express yourself and crazy stuff with its RC system that gives you a lot of freedom of how you want to use it. It's awesome.
Yeah. Comparing Street Fighter 5 now to Street Fighter 4.
That's actually a great question.
Yeah. What is considered the better game? It's not apples and oranges. They're both
so if you're talking about the general populace of people that experienced Street Fighter 4 and bought Street Fighter 5 as well, they're gonna say Street Fighter 4. People are gonna say like the end of Street Fighter 4 was like incredible. Competitively, it
was Ultra, right? Ultra Street Fighter.
Ultra Street Fighter 4, yeah. Competitively, the end of Ultra was pretty rough.
What was that weird mode where they had like you could do like crazy supers?
That was Omega mode.
Omega mode,
like literally a different game in a game.
Yeah. I thought Omega mode was daring, you know, like it was actually a good contrast to that shit, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't explore it much, but it was fun to watch because people were doing crazy stuff. Oh, get fucked. Oh wow, I thought you pushed the button.
I'm like, I wasn't even sure if that's how you did it. I was just throwing out to see if it was.
You said Elena ruined Street Fighter 5?
Yeah, unfortunately, Street Fighter 4. The end of Street Fighter 4 was marred by
Elena.
Don't get me wrong. Casually, the game was super. That's like amazing. That's an amazing deal.
So, Chad, is it this stick that's loud?
They can't tell. They literally can't tell.
Like, oh, it's Kenny's. This is like. Is this the loud or the instruments?
Okay, but Street Fighter 4 competitively at the end of it was pretty fucking rough, man.
Yeah.
No, but people were done with that goddamn game.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's sort of the same thing with Street Fighter 5 at this point. People are kind of done with it. People have been done with this game for a couple years now, it feels like. However, the game is in a way better state than it ever has been.
Yeah.
Like, especially now with characters getting way more sauce and...
That's what I'm saying. How I was gonna ask, like, how are they done with it when it just got new crazy upgrades and everyone's coming back to play it?
Well, I'm gonna tell you
I just saw Smug losing his mind over the upgrades of G.
Right, because these dudes have been playing this game for 6 years.
Yeah, yeah.
These dudes have been playing this game longer than I've ever played a single fighting game that much.
Maybe because they like it.
Since, like, Third Strike, you know?
Yeah, maybe because they still like it.
And that's the thing, is that, and the game's gone through a wide variety of being, like, either good or bad, or having a lot of drama in between. But it's Street Fighter, so people stick with it.
Yeah, yeah. The G-gasm, yeah. He literally, Smug literally had a G-gasm on his stream, playing
She
Final
looks
Edition.
like she came out of Crimson Tears.
What? Crimson Tears, the Estus Flask?
No, the Capcom game.
Oh god, I forgot about that.
It was cell shaded, and the characters looked like her. Deep cut. If you know what Crimson Tears are, chat, you're a bigger Capcom weeb than Max.
Damn.
Yeah, I forgot what Crimson Tears even looks
I think
like.
you have it over there somewhere.
Wasn't even on.
PS2.
Oh shit.
It was a cell shaded, like, beat 'em up. 3D style beat 'em up. It was like, it was one of those, like, mid 2000 years E3. Yeah, Dream Factory, the Bushido Blade people made it.
Oh, come on.
After their big falling out with Square.
I want a CBS roll sometimes.
I don't know. I wouldn't put Street Fighter 4 in the overrated category.
No, Street Fighter 4 was huge.
Yeah.
That game essentially revolutionized the fighting game genre. It created the 2.5D fighting game. You know? I really liked the beginning of Street Fighter 4, but I kind of got burned out in the game after a while, too.
Yeah.
Nice!
I mean, I really liked it, what it turned into. I thought, especially when Red Focus was at it, it was really fun. You know? I gotta give it a lot of characters in Street Fighter 4 are fucking cool, dude. You can't get me to knock on, like, Oni and Evil Ryu in that game. Those characters are badass.
Yeah.
The game that sort of brought back the genre, kind of hard to say it's overrated. I mean, you can say
it was overrated.
Like, maybe I didn't like it, but it was highly influential.
Yeah, I personally didn't like the thickness of Oni and Gogetsu.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry,
Gouken.
Oh,
yeah, those characters are
shit
extra,
can end very quickly with Geef.
those characters were extra thick for no reason.
But I think, like, I think the ending, if you were to ask me personally, this game doesn't have, I'd say, as fun of characters that maybe Street Fighter 4 had, at least for me. But I think the core gameplay in this
Characters
game
like what,
is...
Rufus?
No, like Evil Ryu and Oni and shit like that.
Well, it does have Evil Ryu, it's just ugly.
No, well, that's the... Yeah, well, Kage in this game was like Evil Ryu light for a very long time, potentially until now. I think I like Street Fighter V's core gameplay a bit more than the end of Street Fighter 4.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's like, this is the end of Street Fighter 5. This shit is done.
Yeah, it's done, yeah. And I'll tell you right now, the feel of the characters, this is why I like Ryu so much, is because he felt better in this game than Street Fighter 4. Like, Street Fighter 4, Ryu feels clunky now that I go back to it, you know?
I have a counter to that. I really don't like the way Shoto's playing these games in Street Fighter 5.
Really?
I really don't like Shoto's in this game.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
I think it's just the overall effectiveness of, like, what a Shoto is severely toned down.
I wanted to do that!
Like they have stumpy ass normals in this game. Like even Ryu's crouching medium kick, like it got better.
Yeah,
it's still stumpy as fuck in comparison to like SF4, if not older Street Fighters.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the things that make Shotos are good, but uppercuts not being actually invulnerable. You have to use EX, like that kind of shit. Like fireballs just naturally aren't nearly as good in this
But
game.
that was the same thing in fucking Third Strike. The Street Fighter.
Well, Third Strike is like it's like a not Street Fighter game.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's why I
think of it like that. It's like the if you want the biggest deviation of Street Fighter.
Up in that game, I was like, dude, I just won't even bother doing it.
Yeah, you just don't do it.
Yeah, I was like, oh my
I
god.
keep falling for it.
Broke her.
But I think just in general, I mean, I'm not
How did
saying
you have so much EX? How'd you build that meter?
I'm not saying how good characters are, right? Because some shows are obviously has been a variety of super
supers too. I'm not doing any supers.
But I think they're just not nearly as fun as previous games. And this game was like literally anti-Shoto. Like, you understand?
It was
right?
at the start.
Yeah, at the
for like
start it was, yeah.
several seasons, this game was like, no Shotos. We're going to give everybody a tool to ignore fireballs.
And go right through it.
Max
yeah,
was so
And I
upset.
was like, I don't want to zone people out as a Shoto, but it's nice having the fucking mid-range tool.
Well, it's nice to slow down and like, okay.
Yeah, it's like,
reset.
okay, let's
The
gather my thoughts.
fundamentals of this game is fireball, wait for them to jump, hit him in the air. Like, that was the fundamentals of Street Fighter at its core.
Sure.
That's why you had Guile, that's why you had Ken.
And that
that's why you
still
had
happens
Ray.
in this game.
Yeah, like that
It's
that was the basis of this shit.
It's that so many characters revolved around anti-fireball.
Yeah.
Like,
I
so
get
many,
you.
so much of the game was anti-fireball.
But at the same time, if you look at SNK versus Capcom, the roll was literally anti fucking fireball all the time. Like, anybody try to throw a fireball, you just roll in and then kick their ass. So you had tools to get in other games too. It's just that this one had multiple tools in a newer game, and it kind of fucked people's heads. Those was rushed down.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. I mean,
it's like for example, what is your unique character gimmick? I have an anti-fireball gimmick.
yeah.
Right? My V skill goes through fireballs. My V skill sucks fireballs. My V skill parries fireballs.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Can your V skill do something else? Like, there was a lot of characters that were like that at the start.
I mean, I'm still not super impressed by the V skill, mechanic in this game. Because, like you said, V skill has always been just a move.
Yeah.
Like, they're just moves.
It's just like an extra move.
Yeah, it's like an extra move. Oh, but it's a V
It's like a
skill.
customizable special.
Yeah, it's like I don't like a V
just
skill.
happened?
I only like V skills when they were like something of an advantage, like Ryu's parry. But I mean, it's not. I mean,
Double lots back there?
Dude, I can tell you all those references from this stage. I went through them all. And there's actually an extra one.
Ingrid? No!
Ingrid made it.
No!
Ingrid actually made it.
Ooh!
you don't like Ingrid?
Fucking June's back there next to Ingrid.
Yeah. There's a fucking Power Stone ship. Yep.
Falcon ship.
Wow.
I was never a fan of
World
Ingrid either.
dudes
I just liked her because of her story.
Friggin' Blodia.
Blodia!
I like Ingrid's story at the end of the Street Fighter 3 on the PSP.
You would.
I did, because it showed the afterlife, or not afterlife, but it showed the aftermath of Ryu after everything is said and done with that character, which is really cool because the character would become a monk. It just makes sense. It just makes sense for that character to actually just be at peace.
There's Huitzels, the last boss from Darkstalkers 2, something like that. They're flying around and shit. The Forgotten Worlds guys are flying around.
So, Max, you said this is your favorite level.
Oh yeah.
To me, I think this level's kind of messy. Like, I think there's just too much shit going on.
Supposed to be.
It's supposed to be.
It's a Capcom love letter.
Yeah. It's not, okay, is it as good as Ken's Alpha 2 stage? No.
Yeah.
No. Ken's Alpha 2 stage is amazing because it's like, it sticks a bunch of Capcom references in universe. Like,
Okay.
like that Ken is friends with Strider Hiryu, who is also friends with Morrigan, that likes to jump in the pool with Felicia and, what's her name from Alien vs. Predator?
Lynn Kurosawa.
Lynn Kurosawa, like that's awesome. That Ken is like so popular. I invited everyone to my yacht. Here's Captain Commando. I know him.
Plus,
from the
they're in like
80s.
different outfits and costumes.
Yeah, and they're in like we're here for a party. Like that's
What's
amazing.
cool, I like how Lord Raptor was
amazing.
alive in that. Lord Raptor?
Oh yeah. How Lord Raptor's
Yeah.
his human form.
Yeah.
Oh, have you been messing around with Zeku, Max?
Not at all. I haven't played the game since we played.
Oh, wow. Zeku is fucking nuts.
Yeah,
man.
he's supposed to. He looks like he got way better.
Yeah. Absolutely insane fucking combos. I don't know what his priorities are,
The
but...
big red earth fucking T-Rex right there. Ah, I wasted that shit.
KO.
Mizuki Castle back there for you. Like, in the back corner.
Oh, that's Cody Rhodes. Right?
Ooh.
Cody Rhodes.
Oh, did they actually put him as an actual character in the game?
Or is that the guy from the beginning?
Yes,
Those
the guy
two,
from the beginning, yeah,
that's
those are the
like
beginning guys.
Max and Joe or something like
Yeah,
that.
they're the guys from the
Mike
beginning.
and Joe.
The first,
Mike and Joe?
From
Is
Street
it
Fighter 2.
Street Fighter 2.
The dudes
yeah.
that
The guy got
dudes that
punched
punch
in the
each other and then
Wow.
it goes up.
Yeah.
And if you didn't notice, it's
Fighter 2.
the Street Fighter 2 building.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Street Fighter 2 logo.
Damn, that Ken Super though.
Alright!
Man, I'm terrible.
Yeah, it's not Cody at all. And the guy that's crying over his car is so funny.
Yeah, that's the dude. Oh my god, my car!
Yeah.
Oh my god, my
For some reason, I had the distinct idea that he was in Street Fighter, but he was only in Final Fight.
Gay doesn't like that intro.
Yeah, no. No one likes it.
I remember being very young and thinking, that feels a little wrong.
Brash.
I'm like, okay, when's the other guy gonna punch the other guy
So
now?
I actually remember sitting in a movie theater waiting for the attract mode to like cycle
Switch
through,
over.
and I was like, so is it gonna like you know do one or the other, or kind of like randomize it? And I was like, nope. I'm like, huh. I'm very young, but this still feels wrong.
Oh, it's, yeah. Jeez.
I was fine with it. Somebody lost, somebody won. That's what, that's what it was to me. Like, two guys fighting,
Is that,
one guy lost, the other guy won. The end.
Red Earth dude back there?
Yeah, that's Leo.
Leo. Yeah, that's right. His name's Leo. He's like something special.
The dinosaur.
Yeah.
Got him.
Wait, I actually think I have this game. I think I picked it up when it was on free.
PlayStation?
Yeah.
It might not be. You might not. It might be free.
Well, I only have an X amount of number of characters. It was like a version, but it only had up to like
that's right.
season 2 or something.
Yeah, every once in a while, PlayStation will make the game free to play if you have PlayStation Plus.
It was on like their free game of the month. So, so it wasn't like a trial thing.
Yeah,
It was like
I'm curious if you actually fire it up if you would still have all the
That's a
characters.
start.
I don't
That's a
have
start.
I
Right?
only
Like,
have
shit.
two
Knowledge it
X
exists.
amount
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
characters.
I find the lack of, you know...
Like up to I think
Resident
up
Evil.
to Akuma Matata. I
Kind of like, damn.
Oh, thanks. Can you do the Clorox thing?
There's what?
Clorox, Simmons? Clorox wipes.
Oh no! Don't use the wetness on it. Just
Oh.
use this.
But it's like a little, I was gonna like, damn.
So will the Clorox do, like, fuck it up?
No, no.
Well, you're just putting liquid that can get into the buttons.
Yeah.
I can see in between
Just gonna do a
things.
little dab.